I'm sure you know the raging conversation on social media and the mainstream media now, the controversy regarding LGBTQI. Yes, quite now we have the I added onto it. So lesbianism, gayism, bisexual, transgender, and queer intersex. It's a subject that once you start talking about it, religion comes to play, culture comes to play, and morality comes to play. But we've put together a set of videos, right, from President, the late Professor Mills, all through to our current President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, our former gender ministers, what they had to say about it. Take a clean listen to it. When we return, we'll have the conversation with the lawyer in studio.
No one can deny Prime Minister Cameron his right to make policies, take initiatives, or make statements that reflect his societal norms and ideals. But he does not have the right to direct other sovereign nations as to what they should do, especially where their societal norms and ideals are different from those which exist in Prime Minister Karam's society. I, as president of this nation, will never initiate or support any attempts to legalize homosexuality in Ghana. Let me also say that whilst we acknowledge all the financial assistance and all the aid which has been given to us by our development partners, we will not accept any aid with strings attached if that aid will not inure to our interest, or the implementation or the utilization of that aid with strings attached would rather worsen our plight as a nation or destroy the very society that we want to use the money to improve.
It is a no. Ghana is a Christian nation and a tradition nation, and both Christendom and traditiondom abhors it, so it is a no. The only important thing that we can do for our children is to start talking to them. It is very important.
As Ghanaians, is against our culture. We in Ghanaians in Kosisi Nkungwa or Babe Waria now or Abodise or Bema Obama so number one now or Finfim Nasani Pay Abedina say Ebusia for Nkungwa. I believe that Ghanaians don't like that kind of thing. Ghanaians are also Christians. It's clearly against the Christian principles. Ghanaians are also Muslims. Go and get the Quran, it's there. So where will it pass to come?
You are a mother. If any of your son comes home after 18 with another man and his family, and they are coming to that pay dowry, so that you accept that they marry. It is not easy for a ministry like the one you're going. You rely solely or most of the time on foreign aid. What is your position with what they say that without legalizing or what we call giving space for homosexuality?
I believe in the principle of the rule of law. This is an offense in our statute books, which I would support its enforcement and its implementation and natural carnal knowledge. Until it is removed from our books, it remains part of our laws. And I'll be specific that it's a natural carnal knowledge. It is a sexual act that is gender neutral.
The issue of LGBT is an issue that, when mentioned, it creates some controversy. But what I want to say is that our laws are clear on such practices. It makes it criminal. Section 104 of the Criminal Code prohibits one from having unnatural carnal knowledge with another person. So on the issue of its criminality, it is non-negotiable. on the issue of our cultural acceptance and norms to these practices are also frowned upon. And so for me, these are two distinct clarity on the matter, and that is what I strongly stand for.
Homosexuality, for example, which I believe is illegal and it's punishable. I mean, why is homosexuality still illegal in your country?
These the social, cultural issues, if you like. I don't believe that in Ghana so far a sufficiently strong coalition has emerged, which is having that impact on public opinion that will say, change it. Let's then have a new paradigm in Ghana.
Is that something you would get behind?
I think that it is something that is bound to happen. And when that happens,
what's going to provoke it? What's going to make it happen?
Oh, it's the activity, like elsewhere in the world. Like elsewhere in the world, the activities of individuals, of groups. I grew up in England. I went to school as a young boy in England, and I grew up at a time in England when homosexuality was banned there. It was illegal, and I lived the period when British politicians thought it was anathema even to think about changing the law, and then suddenly the activities of individuals, of groups, a certain awareness, a certain development grew and grew and grew stronger, and it forced a change in law. I believe that those are the same processes that will bring about changes in our situation. At the moment, I don't see that in Ghana there is that strong current of opinion that is saying this is something that we need to even deal with. It's not so far a matter which is on the agenda.